Hi, my name's Professor Tim Skinner from Charles Darwin University, and I'm one of the co-developers of emojifitDiabetes. And I'd just like to show you how to use the app and how we think it's going to help you manage your diabetes. Once you've logged in, you'll find you come to the My Plans page. From here, just pick a plan that you want to manage for your diabetes. Now here, it's already jumped to the WellBeing score because I've already completed it before. But if not, you'll find 5 questions that we'll go through to assess your well-being at the moment. Now this screen just gives you the score and it doesn't tell you much. However, when we get later into the app, you'll see where this score is relevant and will help you think about how best to manage your diabetes. So once you've done the assessment and you get your score, just press continue. And you'll come to the My Concerns webpage. What we want you to do here is think about the different complications of diabetes and choose the one that you're most concerned about, or the one it's a priority for you to try and prevent developing. So for me, because I have a family history of this, I'm concerned about heart disease. And you'll see here that we've now got a list of risk factors for heart disease. The key thing about this app is we've identified which risk factors are most important for which complication. So the risk factors for eye disease are different from the risk factors for heart disease. So we're only looking at the risk factors that are relevant for the condition. Now what we'd like you to do here is just put your figures in for these areas. So at the moment I know my blood pressure is about 125/80, so that stays in the green, but my cholesterol is a bit high, it's nearly 5, my blood sugars are high, I've never smoked, I'm a bit overweight, so my waist is more than 89 centimetres, and you'll see there that my well-being score has come in, and that's highlighted in green because my score was more than 14. If your score was lower, it may have come into the red or the dark red, indicating that there may be an issue there that you want to discover. So once you've put your numbers in, we'd ask you to just tap next and go to the screen where it asks you to choose something to work from. Now, based on the fact that my scores, it would either be waist or cholesterol, and I'm going to focus on my cholesterol. Now what you find here is these are a range of different things that you can do to help reduce your cholesterol. Take tablets, more fruit and veg, more fibre, eat less fat, be more active. And again, what you'll see is depending on which markers you've chosen, there are different actions which are going to be effective for managing those things. So your choices are tailored depending on where your risk factor that you've chosen to work on. So again, I've chosen to work on my cholesterol levels. Now, what you can do next is you now choose one of these to work on. Now, depending on which one you choose, the app will go down slightly different routes. So, for example, here, if I eat more fruit and vegetables, it comes to the set reminder screen. If you just, so I've got no reminders so far, so if you just click on a time, it will now take you this assessment to give you an idea of where your fruit and veg consumption is. I don't eat much fruit, so I would say I'm probably down to maybe 1 portion a day. I eat quite a lot of vegetables, so I think 4 portions is probably a bit much for what I eat. I probably eat 1 or 2 portions a day, and salad, well, I'm not a salad eater. So I've got a total score of 3, and I really need to be getting up to 5 or 7. If I then click next, I can choose one to work on. And I can choose either work on my salad, my fruit and veg consumption, my fruit or vegetables. And so I'm choosing to focus on increasing my fruit intake. And so when am I going to do that? Well, actually 10 o'clock is probably not the best time. I should probably focus on my fruit intake being at 8 o'clock. And I'm going to get rid of it there so I can have some fruit with breakfast. I'm now going to copy this to remind me to do this on every day of the week so that I have an extra portion of fruit and veg. Having set that, I've copied it to wherever I want to go. I can tap next, and then we get to an assignment of how confident I am. Now this is asking you how confident you are going to be that you can do this for the next 4 weeks, and I'm fairly confident I can have eat my vegetables, add a fruit to my breakfast each day, so I'm confident I'm going to put a 7 for that. Tap finish, and it's now going to go and populate my calendar with reminders to have that extra portion of fruit with my breakfast every morning. And that's why it's now kind of looks like it's stalled. It's not, it's just doing the work of putting there, and I have my plans there. So if I now click on my day, I've got my other plans in here. I've got my fruit and my fibre content in here, taking my medications, having my fruit and veg. Now ideally we'd like you to focus on one plan. That's why it's free, just one plan to start with and manage that one thing well, and then move on. If you pay for emojifitXtra, then you're able to do more plans, but this is what we want you to do. And actually I had my salad this morning and I've taken my tablets today. So I've done 3 of the things I needed to do today. You can tap on my week, and this shows you how well you've been doing for the different days of the week. Obviously it's Sunday today, so I've done those things. These would be for the rest of this week, and I haven't done those. So this can show you how well you're progressing. You have this information site here, so this gives you more information about all the different pieces of choices and information we've got in the app, and this will be continually updated. And then lastly, if you click on the info, it's got here the ability, some information about us here at emojifitDiabetes, but more importantly it has my shares. So this is the ability for you to share your plan that you've decided on with your care team. You can share it with your family and friends by accessing Facebook, and it will put information directly into Facebook. You can share your data with us here at emojifit, or if there is a research project going on, the team here at Charles Darwin University. So that is the app, helping you to set a plan to manage your diabetes. Good luck, and I hope you find it as helpful as we hope it's going to be.